Date somebody your own age. Why aren't you doing that?
Why?
Why aren't you dating women your own age?
Every time this man pops up on my FYP, I just get the, like, ick.
Why do men date younger girls? Why? Let's listen to some men explaining why they feel that men date younger girls. Men are easily, especially full-grown men, are easily attracted to younger girls. They want younger girls. They prefer younger girls to older women.
Date somebody your own age. Why aren't you doing that?
Why?
Why aren't you dating women your own age?
Some women, not all. Not all. Some women be pretty when they young. When they get older, they be looking bad.
There's
The
something
older
wrong with
women
that
don't
dynamic.
be fit. They don't be friendly. They don't be feminine. They don't be cooperative.
So men in their
and
women
they
in their
don't be
40s aren't.
submissive.
A lot of times, men want to date somebody so much younger because y'all be wanting somebody to train. That's what it is.
Yeah, sometimes.
And men say that. Women are not things to train.
Well, she could train up. It said train up a child in the way they should go.
But that's why y'all be wanting to date children.
No, but
that's why y'all be wanting to date children.
So listen, I see older guys date young girls all the time. You understand?
We do, but that doesn't say that there's nothing wrong with that, though. Just because it's normalized does not mean that it's okay.
Have you ever noticed that it's always niggas that look like that? Is it just me? Is it just me that every nigga who looks like the uncle that they told you to stay away from sounds like that?
Date somebody your own age. Why aren't you doing that?
Why?
Why aren't you dating women your own age?
Yo, these dudes be constantly coming to the front of the room to self-report. Like, yo, he really fixed his mouth to say, train up a child in the way that they should go. That's what you wanted to reference when talking about the woman you want to date.
Mm-hmm.
Keep letting these dudes talk. Just let them talk, and they will constantly tell on themselves.
So, exactly. Agreed.
I'm going to answer that. I said it once and I will say it again. Men don't date women their own age because they can't handle them. They go after younger girls, younger women, fresh 21, 22, 23-year-olds because they feel like they are more impressionable, in the words of Andrew Tate, because all of them think alike, most of them. They feel like they're more impressionable and they're not ran through. They're untouched. Y'all are weird. This is why the Bible needs to be thrown out, because in the Bible, it's basically saying like it's okay to sleep with kids when it comes down to Mary being a V word, because she was 14 and Joseph was a grown-ass man. And then for him to be like, oh, train up a child in the way that they should go.
Exactly.
Get him and put him on the registry because something ain't adding up. What the fuck do you mean? That's for parents to say that if you raise your child right, they won't stray away from home, and they will actually be a good human being because your work is done and you've done a damn good job. Not when it comes down to dating, sir. What? But I are really surprised because all men think like this. I don't know why y'all go after younger girls, because it don't make y'all look good. It makes y'all look weak. It makes y'all look like y'all can't handle a real woman because y'all not gonna run over them. Y'all not gonna walk them like a dog. You're not gonna take their money. Y'all not gonna beat on them. Y'all not gonna cheat on them, because we will leave at the drop of a dime. And that's why I go after younger girls, younger women, because y'all be making them handicapped to needing y'all. Y'all want them to depend on y'all so y'all can have something to control and feel like y'all bigger and better than. That's weird. Seek help. Seek shock therapy. Something. Y'all have mommy issues. Y'all have daddy issues. And y'all really just lack common sense. And to be honest, that's a lot of y'all that should not be around younger girls anyway, because y'all don't know what's a grown woman from a child.
Like, how can you say that train a child when you're referring to grown women, when you're referring to women? Because there is a difference. There is a child and there is a woman. And any girl, any female who is not up to 18 is a child legally. It's a child. So she's not far from the truth. Most men who go for younger girls, who go for girls below 18, and sometimes even below 14, sometimes they go for 10 years, 12 years, 13-year-olds. It's men who are looking for people to control. It's all about control and power. They want someone to train. They want someone to control, to have them under their claw and their control. You understand? They are not they are not capable to date or to marry a full-grown woman. They haven't had that experience and they are so afraid, and it reeks of low self-esteem, low confidence, and they can't stand full-grown women.
I wouldn't be surprised if BK was ever accused of that.
Women
Hey,
are not things to train.
well, she could train up. It said train up a child in the way they should go.
Date somebody your own age. Why aren't you doing that?
Why?
Why aren't you dating women your own age?
What?
Women are not things to train.
Well, she could train up. It said train up a child in the way they should go.
He said that.
Call the police.
So it's all about manipulation and control, looking for vulnerability to exploit. That's it. Why would you go for younger women who you refer to as children, as a child that has to be trained? Why won't you go for a full-grown woman, a mature woman? Because you know you are not up to par. You can't stand, you can't date a mature woman because her brain is fully developed. Because the brain gets like fully developed only after 25. Only after 25. Impulse and control.
Date somebody your own age. Why aren't you doing that?
Why?
Why aren't you dating women your own age?
What?
I can't. I just can't. I just don't understand that freaking mentality. It kind of reminds me of my father-in-law, which is why I don't think he's... Actually, it's not I don't think. I believe he is not ready for a commitment. I've seen it throughout his relationship with his exes and stuff, and how like they all dumped him before a year. That really says a lot. And the way he talks to me about his relationships when I was in my 20s, like when I was like what, 27, 28, he would be like, I don't want to date women my age because they all have baggages, like, you know, they have kids and stuff. I don't want to deal with all of that. But if I go for a 25-year-old, that would be so awesome. They have no baggages. And I'm like, why? A 25-year-old barely had that frontal lobe development, right? And a woman his age, he's 46. A woman his age, she already accomplished everything. She has a career, she has, you know, a house, everything she's accomplished. So that means she knows that everything should be serious. A woman his age is looking for a commitment. If not, then she just wants to be by herself. That's it. And
Exactly.
focus on herself, focus on her career. But, and let me tell you, women his age won't deal with this crap because he acts like a freaking 20-year-old frat boy. And me, even though I'm his daughter-in-law, I could sense a lot of bull crap coming from him. You know, like at every relationship that he has, the last ex that lived with him for at least a few years, she cooked, she cleaned the house, she even took care of him. And let me tell you, she got so fed up. Even when I don't like her, but I could tell, like, she was completely fed up with him. And even years later, till this day, let me tell you, she looks better than him. She looks better than him. And now, like, during the 7 years of my relationship with my husband, I seen how my father-in-law aged so poorly due to all the beer that he consumed. So for all you men that are the same age as my father-in-law, the only reason why that you don't want to date women your age is because the women your age won't put up with your period.
Say that
Hey,
women are not things to train.
well, she could train up. It said train up.
Exactly. You just said the quiet part out loud, my dude.
Date somebody your own age. Why aren't you doing
Why?
that?
Nah, we gotta start. We gotta start doing something like this. P Diddy, you will pay for this.
Hey,
Women are not things to train.
well, she could train up. It said train up a child in the way they should.
Okay. Whew. Like, seriously, this man needs to be in jail for making this statement. Like, train a child how you want them to be, referring to women, referring to dating, meaning that he prefers to date kids that he will train, that he can manipulate and control, you know. So when you think about it, he is a perv, and any man who has the same kind of belief about dating, like dating younger girls, girls that are like kids or are like younger, that you need to train, means you are a perv and you need to change, because this is really bad. It's not about dating a female because they are females, it's because you want them naive, you want them to be a virgin, you also want them to be not so advanced and developed, so that you can easily manipulate and control them.
Date somebody your own age. Why aren't you doing
Why?
that? Why aren't you dating women your own age?
Some.
Every time this man pops up on my FYP, I just get the like ick to the 10th power. Like, ugh. Everything he says is just so backwards and misogynistic and dated. I swear, girls, if you have, gay men in your corner, keep them close, because I would be alerting my girlfriends, whenever a red flag would be in their little vicinity, because no, that would not let that happen. Let that man near any of my girlfriends. Nope.
I see older guys date young girls all the time.
Listen to how he speaks in this interview, because literally people will tell you who they are if you just listen.
Yeah.
Older guys, young girls, not young women,
Girls.
young girls. Sir, how young are you going?
Date somebody your own age. Why aren't you doing
Why?
that? Why aren't you dating women your own age?
Did this just say why? There ain't no way. Is this serious? I'm so tired of having this argument. Y'all have no ethics. Y'all be so pressed. Oh, but the law, but the blah. Have no ethics. Y'all are ethically disgusting. And put this like him under the jail. I'm gonna give you the opportunity. I'll give you the chance. I'll explain to you ethically why that's wrong. Right? Because you'll be like, oh, but I see it all the time. First of all, you normalize a natural norm. That don't mean it right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if you then try to press back on why it should be allowed, bro, under the jail, bro. Under the jail, bro. Under the jail, bro. What the f is wrong with you?
She could train up. It said train up a child in the way they should go.
But that's why y'all be wanting to date children. Date somebody your own age. Why aren't you doing
Why?
that? Why aren't you dating women your own age?
Yeah, I'm up at 2 a.m. in the morning, yeah, and I saw this on my For You page, and, the continuation of, black straight men, quote unquote, just disgusting me as usual. Like, and he's not the only one. I hear it so much, like, especially around people my age, like in their 20s, like early 20s. Like, dudes don't want women. Like, they be like, oh, I want a girlfriend. Like, they be like, oh, they don't want no woman. They don't want no mature grown woman that's on her shit. They want a little ass child.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's just this disturbing, because like they describe a child, and they don't have to say that they want a child, they just describe it, and like people make it seem like, it's okay. Like, oh, I want a girl that's short, soft voice, smooth skin, hairless, like 4'11". Like you're describing a child, no grown ass woman. Like hell, like I'm sure. I mean, there are, but like most women are not gonna be, 4'11", like short, like, and it just disgusts me. And like he talk about something wide, uh, like, if you want a child, just say that so you can get locked up, get put behind some bars. Like, if you a pedophile, just say that so you get locked up, be put where you need to be. Like, it, like you're not describing a woman. That's what you should be wanting. A woman, a lady, at your big age. You shouldn't be wanting a child, because it's like, my thing is, you want a lady or whatever, and you gonna have children, and my thing is, the way that you described your dream girl is, probably how your little girl, if you have a child, is gonna look. So it's just, of course, I would hope that, these men aren't praying, on some nasty, whatever. But like, it just don't make sense to me. Like, there's a line. Like, there's, a clear difference between, a woman and a little girl. Like, but fucking just disgusting, man. Lord help them.
Women be pretty when they young. When they get older, they be looking bad. The
There's something
older
wrong
women.
First of all, good morning. Secondly, my mom always tells me about men like this. Older guys will try to date younger women it's not because, oh, the things he said, no. It's because younger women are easily to manipulate when you're an older guy. I'm not saying, we're easily to be manipulated or anything like that. I'm just saying older guys have tactics that they know won't work with older women, and that older women won't take their bullshit. So they will use those tactics on younger women, and the younger women would think, oh, I got a grown man, and da 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 da. Honey, why do you think he's not dating anybody his age? Because they're not taking his bullshit. So the shit that he listed is bullshit. I can list so many females that are fit, that are beautiful, that are this, that are that. They probably don't even want to date your bummy ass. That's the issue. You want to talk about looks? Do your bathroom got a mirror? Do your kitchen got a mirror? Or do you have a mirror in your house? Because honestly, let's be fucking for real. If anything, let's be special agent also fucking for real right now. When I see videos like this, I get so irritated because the whole date your age thing, I don't care. Let me stop there. I do care about age gaps. Them age gaps be horrendous sometimes. 2-3 years, I know it's okay. Maybe 4 or 5. I don't even know about all that. But 10 years, 10, 14. Sit your ass down and go marry a woman your age. But like I said, like my mom has always told me, a man will try to give it to the younger woman because they do not have anybody. Actually, was it my mom or was it my grandma? Either way, the women in my family brought me up game with this shit. What he said is bullshit. He does not want to date somebody his age because they don't want to date him. Because he's a bummy ass nigga probably, and they don't want to date him. I don't know him personally, but 9 times out of 10, that is the case. A female his age, a woman his age, does not want to date him because of how he acts, and they're not gonna take up with that. Like, they're not gonna take it up. They're not gonna fuck it. No, they're not gonna do it. But he has a better chance of getting with someone younger who isn't up with game with it, and manipulate them into letting him do whatever he wants. That's why. But that whole beautiful and fit and this fit. Do you need to go look at the video again real quick? Because what do you mean fit? What do you look like? Before you can say shit, you need to get fit. That's how I feel. Talking about fit. Man, fit is crazy. You're not even fit. And you're not even handsome. But you want to talk about these other women? Ay, Dios mío. I digress. Let me get ready for classes.
They don't be feminine. They don't be
So men in
cooperative.
their
And
women
they
in their
don't be
40s aren't.
submissive.
So I want y'all to go watch that whole video and see what this man said. And it explains a lot of men these days. I just can't. First of all, grown adult men should not be dating women old enough to be their daughters. If she is 20 and you're 45, she's old enough to be your daughter. If she is 18 and you're 38, she's old enough to be your daughter. Right, mama. Say it. Say it. I'm hearing this little conversation a little too much, and it's like, first of all, I don't want to date older women because they're not feminine enough, they're not cooperative enough, they're not submissive enough. Baby, that is so not true. That is so not true. When you say stuff, you gotta know how to actually articulate what you're saying and digest what you're saying. See, because if you're 40 years old, that means that woman was born in your generation. The women these days are the ones that's not feminine enough and not cooperative enough and not submissive enough. You don't know what you're talking about. Last time I checked, we got too many city girls, too many sexy reds, too many Cardi B's. We got too many of those. Like y'all talking out here out the side of y'all ass to my younger woman. These younger girls coming up don't know how to cook, clean, or save their ass if they wanted to. They don't even know how to raise children correctly. You got girls leaving babies in the car to go inside the club just because a rapper in there. And you talking about you want a younger female. Get yourself together. First of all, I don't knock nobody for dating somebody like 5 years younger than them. 2 years, maybe. 10 years, maybe. But if they are literally 15 years younger than you, 20 years, 30 years younger than you, you are literally a perv because she's like 10 seconds away from being a child and you want to date her. Say you don't want a challenge. A real woman is a challenge. A real woman expects for you to be a real man. See, a little girl wants like little boy things. A little girl thinks, oh, it's cute that he bought me flowers and that he took me to the movies and that we did simple things. A real woman will be expecting a ring, will be expecting you to take care of the house and protect her. A real woman will be expecting you to do your part if she's doing her part. See, y'all just want somebody to lay on the bed, open up their legs, and give you head. That ain't what's gonna happen with a real woman. So you expect for her to be a little girl. That's why you want somebody in their 20s, 18, 19. And once they pass 25, she too old for you. You are a pedophile and you are weird. And this is the sad truth. You got a lot of these people out here, not people, you got a lot of these men out here who got podcasts and platforms to spread this wildfire of loose mouth bullshit. And it's a lot of young men out here thinking the same thing. They be in they like 25 talking about they dating a 17-year-old because it's legal in their state. See, that's the problem because you got so many people with podcasts who childish and spreading these childish ways and these childish words to these young men who are impressionable, and now they listening to them like they word is God. Men need to start back being men. Because lately, sweetie, y'all are not our leaders. And that's why we're not submissive. That's why we're not cooperative. That's why we're not feminine enough. Because y'all are not men anymore. Y'all not. Some of y'all don't even know how to work a hammer. Some of y'all don't even know how to change a tire. Some of you can't even fix your house if the house is falling apart. But you want a submissive woman. That part. Tell them. Like she said. My daughter will not be doing that, sweetie. I'm going to teach her all the tools and ways of a real woman. And guess what? She will not be expecting a 50-year-old man to be interested in her. She will be expecting someone near her age or is her age to be interested in her. Because I'm telling you now, y'all men want to take advantage of these young women because they have not dealt with life yet. So you know she will just look to you for wisdom and guidance. And a lot of the women that you're targeting are not women who have fathers in their lives. So she's going to look at you as daddy.
The last lady on this video made a good point. Like, you all are claiming that you don't want mature women, you don't want advanced women, you don't want women of the same age group as you don't want to date them, you want to date younger. Okay, let's just look about the present generation, the Gen Zs. They are the worst generations. These are kids, yes, who would rather leave a baby at home, lock up a baby at home for 2 weeks just to go to another town to see a rapper, to go to a rapper's concert. Do you get it? And when they come back, the kid is dead. The kid is not alive anymore because the kid has cried herself to death because there was no one to take care of the kid. There was no one to feed the kid. The kid got dehydrated, cried, and died. You know, this is the generation of young girls that grown men want to have a relationship with, you know. And thinking about them, most of them don't know how to cook, they don't know how to clean, and they don't care. The main thing is this: they don't even care. They don't want to cook, they don't want to be housewives, they don't want to have kids, they don't want to get married, they don't want a man, they don't need a man. They say it all the time, it's like an anthem. And these are the kind of girls or females that you prefer to date. You don't want to date mature women anymore. You want the younger girls. Okay, some of you will say because we are females, we are ranting and chanting and crying because the men don't want us anymore. No, sorry. We are not talking because we are desperate. We need the men to be with us, the advanced women. We are just telling you the truth because some of you don't want to hear or understand or see the truth. No, none of you want to believe the truth. You just feel that you need to explore, to exploit that naivety of young girls. You know, as we all know, biologically, naturally, the brain develops fully only after 25. So dating below 25 or below 18 is favorable for you who is someone who is so into control and manipulation. You want someone that you can manipulate, you can control, and you can train, just like the guy in this video said that he needs to train the child the way he wants the child to be. Huh? Okay, guys, what do you think about this topic? What's your take? Please feel free to continue the conversation in the comment section. Until next time, see you all. Bye.